So the other day I was talking to my son, and he gave me some really specific incidents where he really worries about me. And when I walked away from the conversation, I was struck by how much he is like me, because I spend so much of my time worried about him. And what I realized is that behavior and that unhealthy attitude I have given over to my child. The sad part about it is it's not the first time I had that realization. The first time was almost a year and a half ago when he laid in a hospital room, and I looked at him and I realized that the sickness that he was feeling was merely a reflection of the sickness that I had been carrying for years. Lots of worry, lots of fear. It came from my past where on 4 occasions, someone close to me died suddenly. My mother killed by a drunk driver in '95. My 5-month-old son who died suddenly and tragically in 2005. My aunt, who was like a surrogate mother 2 years later, being killed in 2007. And in 2009, my husband of 18 years died suddenly and unexpectedly. And I'm realizing that it has made me live with this sense of worry and dread and fear that I have given as an inheritance to the children that I am raising. What's funny about that is yesterday I was with a client and I said to her, we can spend our whole lives fearing something and take away from the quality of our lives, or we can spend our lives healing and celebrating and being present in the moment, and then facing issues in a different and a stronger way. And what was true in that instance, and is true in a lot of times, is the advice that I'm giving to others is the exact advice that I need to hear myself. And so we get this concept is when she heals, we heal. And what it does is it recognizes the role that African American women play traditionally. For years they have played within their communities and within their families. They have been the women who take care of everybody else. We're expected to be strong. We're expected to be leaders. We're expected to hold it down. And yet, in the work that I do with women, I always ask the question, who takes care of the woman who takes care of everyone else? It's a good question because it makes me think about the airplane. And here we are on an airplane and they're giving us directions as to what we should do if the plane goes down. And what do they say? The first thing they say is to take your mask and put it on yourself first, and then you can help others. And yet, in our history, we have turned that around and we take care of others, to the detriment oftentimes of ourselves. And so when she heals, we heal, means that I need to learn to put my care, to put self-care first. And when I do that, those that I love and those that I influence will emulate me in learning to take care of themselves first before they take care of others. I believe that when the Black woman heals, it radiates throughout her family and throughout her community in ways that will pay off for generations. When she heals, we heal. Not just a mantra, it's necessary if we want to take our families and our communities to the levels that they can go. It is mental health, physical health, spiritual health, financial health. When she heals, we heal. I believe it is time for a healing revolution.